So the situation at the dam right now, we've mentioned, Sergio, good afternoon to you, below 50%. It's a real problem.
Absolutely. Good afternoon, Jeremy. So it really is a massive problem. And currently I am by the Vaal Dam, but not by the Vaal Dam wall, where we just spoke to some of the yacht drivers here, so to speak, that actually bring their yachts out here. And they just give us a bit of an explanation as to how high the amount of water should actually be. Where I'm currently standing, Jeremy, my feet should actually be in water, but this is not the case. I'd just like to step out of shot and just request my colleague Lepo to just show you the problem here. So these rocks that you're currently seeing should all be underwater. But this is, of course, not the situation, because as we know that the Vaal Dam has reduced to about 47.9% just today, from the information that I got from the Department of Water and Sanitation spokesperson Sputnik Ratau earlier today. And we are also being told, Jeremy, that what is actually happening here is that the department has opened the floodgates to the Vaal Dam to ensure that they lessen the sewage. And I just want to read this out, and just so that I don't get my facts wrong, Jeremy, that they actually want to lessen the sewage situation here in the Vaal Dam and in the Vaal River. So about 40 cubic meters per second is actually has flown out last week to dilute the sewage from the Vaal River. So this is now one of the situations that we are facing. We are also, Jeremy, facing a situation where the Vaal River and the Vaal Dam, rather, when I was in Rustenburg last week speaking about the situation there, the Vaal Dam is actually supplying some water to the parts of Rustenburg and also to Secunda. So quite a few situations that are actually causing the Vaal Dam to actually lessen so much and for it to just keep dropping so much. But I did earlier speak to Save the Vaals, Adele Andrews, and she just gave us details as well about the situation with the Vaal River and how bad it actually is.
All right, Sergio, we don't have that lined up. We will get to that in just a moment. But looking at the major issues then as far as the Vaal River is concerned, you can maybe tell me just how bad it is. We spoke about the dissolution of sewage in the system itself, but that has been a big problem, hasn't it, for residents living in and around the area?
Absolutely, Jeremy. It has been a massive problem for those that live in around the Vaal River. We understand that about 42 of the 44 pumps, water pumps in that area are actually not working at all. So 42 out of 44 pumps not working, and this is what has caused the sewage situation in the Vaal River. We also do know that a lot of people are living with the sewage in their own homes, an issue that the government has been requested to please address, where we know that there is sewage that flows into people's homes. Some people waking up to sewage every morning. We also know that the sewage problem is actually overflowing. When we drove through, actually with my colleague Lepo, when we drove through to Vereniging this morning, you could actually see parts of the N1. If you just look carefully onto your left, you'd be able to see the sewage flowing there. So the infrastructure problem is quite a bad one. It is one where residents are begging for some help from government, and they're really just saying that there's more that needs to be done besides they're really just complaining about the drought, and now what we hear opening the floodgates of the Vaal Dam. More needs to be done, because this does turn out, Jeremy, to also become a health risk for a number of the residents.
Right, all of that, and Teko Maki, thank you at the Vaal River system for the moment. We'll return to you a little bit later on this